So probably every time you want to sidechain something, you have to put the compressor on the channel, select sidechain, select the track, then put the threshold and the ratio, adjust attack and release maybe a little bit. How long does it take? Let's say a minute, maybe two, let's say a minute. Let's say you sidechain 20 tracks per song, and let's say you made 100 songs already. How many minutes is that? Too many, that's for sure. So this video is not all about sidechaining, but rather about workflow tips. So I'm going to show you my top 5 workflow tips to improve your workflow, and you can actually download all the tools that we are using in this video for free. Just follow the link in the description. But now let's go and check out all the tools. So out of the 5 workflow hacks that are going to speed up your productions instantly, let's start with the one that I love the most. It's this one, the filter tool. And essentially it's so easy, it's already a thing you could laugh about. It's just 2 auto filters pre-mapped to macros. The macros are not even moving different stuff at the same time. So what are we looking at? Why is this so helpful? This is really something that, like, it saved me already so many minutes, probably hours, maybe even days, I don't know, in my production workflow. So how many times are you using auto filters in your productions to automate just a little bit of high end away, some low end away, to in general just take some high end away out of a sound? It's one of the most used things, especially if you consider like it's also part of a DJ filter, having a high cut and a low cut, right? So what's always a little bit annoying when you have the filter is it comes like this, right? And it's already taking some frequencies away. And even if you have it like this, or especially in the low end, if you have it like this, it's not really completely flat. So you actually, for example, if you want to use your kick drum, use it on your kick drum, you would have to disable it and come back and everything. So it sucks. It's a little bit annoying. Let me put it like this. And therefore, what this is actually just the high cut and the low cut. You can control the resonance for each of them. But the very, very important thing is that only as soon as I start moving this, it activates before it's turned off. So you can see here the on and off is also mapped here. And same goes for this one, which is even more important, I think. It just turns itself off in the end. So this one already saved me hours. So the next one is a pre-ready sidechain tool. You need that. You will sidechain everything in a track most of the times. Most of the times, almost every sound is sidechained at a certain point. So if you are always putting your compressor, opening it up like this, setting sidechain, choosing whatever, then going here, then setting this, then going there, then doing this, then doing that, then doing this, then doing that, you're doing it wrong. Trust me, this always takes at least a minute of your time, and you can just save it by having something like this ready. Sidechain is on, EQ is on, all this is maybe even set to something that you like most of the times. For me, let's say it would be a very short attack and a middle release and a sidechain filter frequency of, let's say, 200 and a little higher ratio, and most of the times I'm going like this with a threshold. So you can save it exactly like this for yourself, and you never have to think about it. You just click it on the track and you choose. That's what you can save. You choose the audio track. And you have your sidechain ready. So the only thing you need to do is put it on, choose your ghost kick, and there you go. Takes 5 seconds, and that's so important. The next thing we have is a one knob tool that I really, really like, and that I kind of found for a video that was already over a year ago, I think, here on the channel. So one of the first videos, and it's the resolving tool. It's called resolving. And why does it resolve something? Because we have two things, an auto filter and a hybrid reverb. And let's have a listen what it does. This is what it does. It resolves everything into a space, and there you go. And you could even combine it with the filter tool, let's say like this. To in the end, just filter it all away. A very, very useful tool that you can adjust for yourself, that you should adjust for yourself, because you should choose a reverb that you like, you should maybe add some delay, whatever. But the idea is to have only one knob that you can always automate, to have a synth, for example, running, and then to resolve it, to fade it out. Because usually you will take many automation lanes on different knobs to do just that, and it will take you a lot of time, presumably something like 10 to 30 minutes, to draw all the automations. While like this, all you have to do is move one knob, and it will take maybe 2 minutes or 3. So the next one is similar, but not quite the same. It's the weltsound distance maker. And this one is it's just a reverb preset, but I really think everybody needs something like this. Also maybe adjust it to your taste. It's a reverb preset that doesn't really have a long tail, but rather just makes the sound feel much more far away. Especially if you listen on headphones or on your good speakers in the studio, you will notice that instead of the sound being here, bam, it will vanish into the far away of the 3D scape of your track. And this is so helpful to have this ready and just apply how much ever you need on a certain track. Like let's say, for example, you have a snare that's just hitting every now and then in your beat, or maybe a clap, and you want it to feel just a little bit more far away. Put the distance maker, put it to 50 maybe, put it to 30. It will already feel much more distant. So this is something that's really saving me minutes and hours in the studio, and I wouldn't want to miss it. And the last one, the infamous rumble chain. I'm not gonna try it out because this is just a synth line, so it doesn't make sense. But at this point, I think you guys know what a rumble is. If you don't, here's a video to explain everything you need to know about this. Everybody needs a rumble chain, and this can be yours. Just follow the link in the description and download all the tools for free. Not much more to say. Have a good time and keep making music.